Hello guys and dolls, just see how my tank's looking now the fish have settled in. Now in this submarine that's on its side at the bottom, there's a gourami on the top of it. You can just see in the front, look, is the pleco, albino pleco. He's just poking his head out now, look. I want to get this because the Bristol knows I've got a job to see, as some of you probably keep them and know yourselves. So I thought I'd try and catch it when I saw it out. Above it, at the back, sat there is a gourami. Got a few denison barbs, also called sharks. There's 4 of them, but one's not well. It's got something wrong with his nose. They say it's an ulcer. I put some stuff in. I'm hoping to save it, but I'm not sure if I will. So as you can see, the common pleco's on top of the submarine now. The little, here he comes. There's the pleco again now, the albino. You can just see him. He comes round. They get quite lively when you can see him. I'm hoping you can see it okay. And they disappear quick. And there's all my tetras. My uncle used to have these when I was a bit younger, and when we stayed at his house in Bedfordshire, we used to sleep in the same room as they were in, his tank. And I used to watch them swimming, and I always wanted them. They always go one end of the tank to the other. Just above, where's it gone? Just here. Now that's a small tetra. I got 2 of those. They're obviously babies because we didn't have none that small. In fact, it's more than 2. There's about 4. But so obviously they've had babies. And here, just going up here, is a different type of tetra. Can't remember its name for the life of me. Whisperer or something, but these are them there, little red ones. And I say the old common pleco, he's calmed down now. And then the other one's up in the back there. The curtain flashed then because one of the cats just jumped down off the windowsill. So that's a common pleco up there. So that's how the tank's gone. They're all settled in really well. As I was saying, the one of the Denison barb's got a big white blob on its nose, and apparently it's it had it in the other tank. It's not from this tank, it's not from being put in this tank, but apparently it's a mouth ulcer. I've had some stuff given me and they said it'll save it, but whether it will or not, I don't know. I don't know if you can, I don't know if any of you have had this and can see. I'm trying to hoping he was going to come over, but he didn't. I don't know if any of you have had it and could tell me anything about it. He seems to go like that gland, is it a gland problem they call it, where they go nose down. He seems to swim a bit like that at times. Here he comes there at the bottom, right at the bottom. Where's he gone there? You can see his mouth's like being eaten away. He seems healthy except for that. It seems sad really, but what do you do? Here he goes over this side. I don't know if we're going to catch him again, but if any of you know what it is, or if there's any cure, please comment. But I say it's getting worse. I don't think it's getting better. I think it's getting worse. And they said it's an ulcer. It's not a disease. That's why nothing else has got it. I was wondering if it was something to do with Denison barbs and it could be transferred to others. And they said no, it's definitely a mouth ulcer they call it. Here it comes again. I'm trying to get a closer picture. It's really horrible. You know, it's not nice at all. Here he comes, turning around now. He's at the back. He's just coming. You can see him just underneath there. You can see the big blob up. You can see it. And as I said, he swims nose down. If anybody's got information, please comment below and tell me. Someone told me to put it out of its misery, and the thing is, I don't know if it's in agony. It don't seem to be, but at the same time, if it's eating it away, it's not very nice, is it? But if someone can tell me, as I said, I've got some stuff. What I'll do in the water change tomorrow, I'm going to do 10% because it's due at 10%. And what we'll do is we'll show you what the stuff is I'm using. I've got my little cave there for me bristlenose to breed. I've got another, what have I got? 4. Definitely 1 male, and I've got females. Not sure about the bristlenose, the albino, because that has got a bit of whiskers on its head, but only to one side, and I'm told that some are females can have them, so that I'm not quite sure. It's a nice big tank. Plecos, common plecos seem to be happy in it. They're not too big for it yet. They shouldn't be getting much bigger, so hopefully they'll be alright in here. But there's a black knife fish. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. The tower's sticking out. Let's see if it comes out again. As I said, a lot of this you don't see. They come out more movement at night. You don't always see. There he is. You could just, yeah, you can just see his tail through the bushes. There it is. Look, stick out more. Look, he's come out more that time. Yeah. So that's quite a good little fish, but he doesn't come out much. And then we've got some, what are they called, loaches. God, useless fish names. I know what they are. I call them zebra fishes. Tiger loaches, as the wife just said. As I said, some sort of loach, but it was there just now. As I said, I got 4. But it's funny actually, because they hide inside these caves and things, and yet the bristlenose you can't see them in at all. Just between in there, let me see, there you go, you can just see the tail of one of the bristlenoses, right in the centre there. Look, you can just see it sticking up, and I know it's one because it's wagging just then when I saw it. Ooh. But it's funny how they sit so still. I want to show you the loach, but some of this you have to see tomorrow, because they'll be about, I expect. No, my luck, it won't come out. Oh, they are. There you go. So there's 4 of those in there. So yeah. So I won't make this too long, because I said we're going to do a quick, let's say 10%, I do about 4 buckets, 420 gallon tank, so I don't suppose that is 10% really, but we'll see what happens, what we do tomorrow. But that's a bit of an update. I'll say the old tiger loach has come out now. He's on top of that bit of a log. It's funny how the old fish hide. You can't find them. I mean, underneath there, I don't think you'll be able to see it. No, you can't. But underneath there's another bristlenose. As I said, they match him with the old bits of wood and stuff. But they just sit around. So that's the common pleco. I'm sorry if it goes out of focus, but the quick movement doesn't help. And they're all settling in down. Look, Guam is all settling down for the night. There's the other one. Let's size that thing. And as I said, the lights on timers, which is really good. So yeah, we'll call that a night, and then we'll see you tomorrow when I do the next bit. So I'll see you later. Good night. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a water change on the tank, because you're supposed to do like 10% or whatever every week. Now, what might happen with any luck, we might see some of the bristlenose pop out. You never know. But this is what I do anyway. I'm just going to bring you in a bit closer, because I can't really see him. But round by that submarine, in between the submarine and the log, there is a bristlenose pleco. Whether we're lucky enough to see it or not, I don't know. But yeah, as I said yesterday, the barb, he's got a white nose. He seems to be okay, but I don't know. It just seems to be his nose away a bit. But we've got some medication put into it, and we'll see what happens. As I said, there is a bristle nose, and he's just down in there. I don't know if you saw him move then, but he is down in between there. He'll probably move a lot. So what we need is some buckets. I'll put the morning and something covered at the bottom. I've got to move that out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the 2 buckets today. I don't know about you lot, but I don't feed my fish after I've done a water change. It's normally a water change, and that's it. I've got to take these. I've got a few ornaments extra, so I've got to take them out. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm going to put the other stuff in a bit. We'll show you that in a bit. Right, so I need to get the siphon tube, which so what I've done is I bought a big siphon tube. Just trying to get you a bit so you can sort of see with any luck. I bought this. It's a great big tube, which is great for this tank, but it doesn't have one of them things that you suck on the end. You know, the pump bit. So what we're going to do is put this in and disturb all the fishes. And then what happens with this one is you've got to put it up and down to make it siphon. Like this really. So if you do this, what happens is it's going up now. And it's a weird thing, but the problem is I don't like that idea. It takes ages. Now, I did think about sucking on the tube, but I had read that there's somebody that got a rare disease from it and died. I don't know if this is true, but I did read it. Now, I'm going to use this instead. Hopefully, this will work. Right, so the water's going. So yeah, I have a bit of a problem with this filter. As you can see, look, it's all bubbling up inside here, and then all you need to do is move it around. I try not to move it. I'll go over here because there's a lot of muck over here. Oh God! Right, we're going to abandon this a moment. So a bit of a mishap there. Water went all over the floor. Lucky the wife's out. Now I've modified this slightly. What I've done is I've cut this tube and put this pump in it, because as I was saying, I've been told, and I don't know if this is right, but it was in something I had read, that somebody got a rare disease from sucking up their water because of all the stuff in it. As I say, I don't know. There we go. So this works better. And there we go. The reason I got this tube is because it's a lot bigger than the one I had before, and it seems to work better because it goes. It's a lot taller. And all you have to do, as I'm sure most of you know, is just move it around and get all the stuff out. I should tell you part changed anyway. I need to have a look at the cave because it seems to be a bit full up for some reason. Big plex tend to make a mess of the place, and it's going to go flying out. That's a bit. Let's come on, Mr. Black, mind out of the way. Come on, good man. So yeah, basically that's what you're going to do, and then move it around into places and pull out all the rubbish. So that's what I'm going to do for a minute. Okay, so what let me just have a look, see if I can get this a little bit up. So my arm's in it. Ha! Okay, we'll go down a little bit, see old Pleco there. So what we're doing is a tap water conditioner. This is what I'm using, and on the it's a 320 litre tank, so 32 litres out. I've actually done 50 litres. Use one capful, 20 litres of tap water. So every 20 litres of tap water you have to use one capful. Okay, don't know if you can see that dosage. Now what I did stupidly last time is I unscrewed the top, and that was like the capfuls, but I didn't know is this is actually got measure, and it actually fits on the top there like that, and is the thing. So of course when you undo it, and does the whole lot, and I just didn't look at it properly. So obviously you want 5 capfuls of this. Now what I do, I actually put it into the bucket, and I put it all in at once. So as I said, we've done 50 litres, 1 per 20. So what we need is 2.5. So we'll put 2.5 into a bucket of water. Now that's that one. Always shake the bottle well before. I mean most of you know this anyway, but some of us beginners, I mean this is stuff I just learned myself. And this one here is 1 capful per 10 litres on day 1, half a capful day 2, and day 3 another half a capful. So we're going 1 capful of this, 1 capful per 10 litres, so there's obviously 5 capfuls now, and then half a capful per, I don't know why that's not coming in. Right, oh there you go, Bio Boost. So that's what we're putting in now. As I said, it's 1 capful for every 10, because it's I put 50 litres, we're going to put 5 in there. So I'll just count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, what I was saying is I put that into the actual water, and then we'll go from there. And I'll put that in my first bucket. So that's in my bucket. I'm just stirring it up. What we'll do is I'll siphon this in, and then we'll come back. Okay, and the other thing I've got to put in is this anti, don't know if you can see it, let me just have a look, see if you can see it, because it goes blurry for some reason. Anti-ulcer and thin rot. Now they're saying it's got a mouth rot, but you call it an ulcer. He said it's not mouth rot, it's an ulcer. I'm frightened it isn't, but we're going to see how it goes. We're hoping the barb will be kept good, but who knows. It's going to be very sad if it doesn't. Calculate, shake the bottle well. In here it says, right, 10 ml to every 50 litres, so I only need 10 ml of this. Again, it comes in a little cap. It says here 20 ml is the top, and then there's another one, 15, 10 and down. So we're going to put that in, mix it in a bit of water before I put it in. Now, as I said to you before, the lights don't come on yet because they're on a timer. So I've got it all timed, so it's great. It all comes on at 4 o'clock, goes on for 10 o'clock at night, which I like. Right, so I'm going to put this in a minute, and then I'll come back to you, because the siphon is a bit difficult. I have to balance on the top and all that. So we'll come back to you in a second. Okay, it looks a bit of a mess with wires. The other thing I wanted to show you is this here. Right, it's got 3 things in. So I've got the air stones, and I've got the pump on the other end, and in the middle is, there it goes, is the heater. Now there you go, the heater's come on. Now the reason I do that is because I don't have to disturb the filter, etc. Do you know what, I'll just clean this out, and old Mr. Pleco's just done a big poop across the centre. So I'm going to have to get rid of that. This is the only problem with the big Plecos. I mean, they don't do that much really, but they do make a mess in here. They really could do with more of a clean. It's still stuff in there, but we'll have to do another one. I might have to do it a little bit more frequent, I think. But yeah, so there you go. Oh, and there's two loaches there. There's one just gone behind the log. There's actually two there. Let me see. There's one going that way. There's the other one following that. So as I said, I've got 4 of those in this tank. Will be, and a couple more fish. Obviously, there's another one. Look, there's 3 loaches. There's another one around. They're going into the cave. 2 of them. As I said, it's a great bit of fun, but it can be a lot of work. And if the Pleco's having a funny day and decide to turn everything upside down, that's what they do. And then you have to stand everything up, like the submarine, which I stood back up in the barrels, because they turn them upside down. But the little Plecs don't seem to bother much. They don't disturb them much. I did see a Pika one just now, but I don't know where he's gone. As I said, the tank, I mean, I don't know, 50 litres. I think I'm going to do it again in a couple of days, because I said there's still quite a bit of muck, which you've got to understand you're going to get from the old Plecos. Oh, there's a knife fish coming out. Oh, I was hoping he's going to come all the way out then, but he come quite a way out. I hope you saw that. As I said, they stay indoors a lot, so you know, there he goes. He's coming out again. Yeah, he's not coming all the way out, but he is a bit more motivated than he has been. The only trouble is with this light is you get a lot of shine on it. But you can see him there, his tail coming out, look, black and white. Oh, look, he's coming, oh, come out most of the way then. I was hoping he's going to come all the way out and you can see his head. He doesn't seem to want to. Trouble is, I don't see him for a week and I think, oh, is he still okay, is he still okay? But he is, he's just, is it nocturnal? Like a dark, hideaway all the time. So yeah. Trouble is, when you've got a fish, there he comes now, look, there he goes at the back. See, he's got a flat nose. See, he don't look well at all. I reckon it's mouth rot, and I don't think this is curing it. And you don't want to end their lives, do you? On the end of this bridge at the back, look, there's the Pleco on the end, the one I've been trying to get loads of times, and he's over there now. There we go, look. He's got a couple of bristles one side of his nose. So I'm not sure if he is male or not. But apparently you can get them on some. I don't know if any of you can tell me this. If you can, please comment at the bottom. So yeah, so that's my tank. As I said, they've all seemed to be settling in. I need to give it a bit longer, and then I will add some more fish. There's some red ones the wife really likes, so I think I might be getting some of those. I can't get too many because, you know, just because there's a lot of space, you shouldn't overcrowd them either, should you? So, but it's 320, so it will take a bit more. Suddenly how the camera stays out of focus a bit and then suddenly comes back in. The other thing I want to do is put a picture at the back, because it looks a little bit sort of yellowy, although the medicine, as I call it, I put in was a bit that colour. See, there he is there, he's coming across there now, look, he's got a flat nose, look at the poor thing. But, and he's swimming head down as well. I mean, is it mouth rot? Is it an ulcer? I don't think it's an ulcer, I really don't. But I haven't got the experience enough to know. I tell you what, that's no way is that an ulcer. No way is that an ulcer. That poor fish has had it. Look at his face. You know, what do you do? It's sad, so sad. I just hope the others don't catch it. Is it, you know, could anybody tell me that? Is it something they catch? Why has he got it? But that's definitely Ralph. And he's you know, can he eat like that? Am I being cruel keeping him? I hope somebody can tell me. You know, this one's fine, absolutely fine. I don't seem to have any problem with any other fish. They said, yeah, mouthful, so yeah, it's probably because, you know, they get them and it's banged against the glass or whatever, but I don't think it is. But what is the cause? It's not good. See, this one, you can spend quite a bit of time at the top now. I was worried about them, and then they go down to the bottom again. Always, the old light from the curtains don't help. So yeah, that's my fish. As I said, I don't know, you know, I'm like a beginner. So I'll get some more poopy poops out of there. I hope you like the video. Please like and subscribe. Any comments please make below, and we'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.